What's up, nerds and nerdettes, and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big John at G for Two Gun Pixie presents, well, Legendary Gaming. All right, so I got the camera a little bit lower this time. I think it gives a little bit better look at the board from this angle instead of having it one more level up, so to speak. But here we go. We're set up for Chapter 3, The Cliffs of Insanity. We've already finished the first two boards, parts of it, right? The farmhouse, and then, of course, being chased by the man in black to get to the Cliffs of Insanity. And if you're new to this, if you haven't seen any of the playthroughs that I've done or anyone else has done, this is a cooperative game that, yes, you can solo, but it's also cooperative in the sense that you're not playing any one of these characters here. You're not playing any one of them. During your turn, you can, usually, under most circumstances, move anyone. Now, the reason I say under most circumstances is because in this particular game, this board, you don't. As you see, we have Inigo Montoya, we have Fezzik, and we have Fazzini, all in their respective spots, where me is the man in black, starting down here at the bottom of the Cliffs of Insanity. I'm going to have to get up here and then deal with each of them in order. So they're not going to move. Buttercup is being held by Fazzini, so she's over here until I can free her. Now, the only one else that does potentially move is going to be Prince Humperdinck. Prince Humperdinck is starting up here, and the plot cards are going to be what determine whether he moves or not. And when he does get a chance to move, he's going to be moving one space at a time. And if ever he is in the same location, like this says the Stonefield region, if he's ever in the same location as Wesley and or Buttercup, the story is ruined. I'm going to have to flip the replay card, clean the board, and start over again from scratch. And if it happens a second time, I lose. I've been doing pretty good, actually, and I haven't had to reset. So let's see if I continue my luck/skill, so to speak. But I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Mainly because I love the movie so much, but this is put together well, I think. So now, to start things off, first thing is movement. And you can move a single character 0, 1, or 2 spaces for this part of the turn. Or you can move 2 different characters 1 space. Obviously, I'm not going to have that option during this turn. So let's go ahead and move 1, 2 spaces. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let me see here. I forgot my opening hand of 6 cards. Forgot that. Let's give this a little shuffle. So now this deck has been growing. There are special cards from over here that have, over the last 2 chapters, made it into this deck of mine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, that's 6. And you know what? Let's go ahead and give this a shuffle now, so I don't have to do it when it's time to draw from the special deck. Because actually, it looks like I'm not going to be touching this special deck until Battle of the Wits, my third option to do something. So these are the story cards that I'm going to shuffle up. In the past, these numbers would correspond to numbers on the board, but in this particular chapter, they don't. But let's just shuffle this all up, and then we'll see. And stay straight. Let's take a look at our hand. So this is a cooperative game, so even when you're playing multiplayers, there's no real reason to hide your hand. You're going to want to work together. In fact, one of the options you can take is to trade with other players. All right, so for this first challenge up over here, so you can see this first challenge, you seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you. Well, you seem a decent fellow. I hate to die. In order to do this, then I'm going to have Wesley in the same spot as Inigo. And then I'm going to have to discard one of these symbols each. So the swords are intrigue. Oh no, the swords are not intrigue. The swords are I forget what the swords are. But two swords and then a ship. Ships are adventure. So I'm gonna have to discard two of those. And as you can see, I don't have that in my hand yet. My hand consists of two intrigues, two loves, and two courage cards. So hopefully by the time I get up to Inigo, I will have acquired some swords and an adventure. I don't have anything to deal with him, actually. So let's get this here and keep it on camera. Okay, I keep moving this around, so I don't know where to put this. Moved this around like twice already. The same thing is right up here, but you can't really see that up there. So, but this is the little cheat card. Yeah, just keep it here. All right, so that was the move. So now storytelling, I can do my storytelling actions in any order: discarding cards, completing challenges, playing special cards, trading, or using a miracle. That's what this is. I don't have it yet. I've gotten a miracle on each of the last two chapters, but I've had to use them pretty much right away. You get 3 cards is what you do. You get 3 cards drawn into your hand for a miracle. So those are what I can do for the storytelling. So discard any number of cards and move one character 1 space per discarded card. So I know I need. Well, I have nothing in my hand that I actually need. But the second challenge is going to be sportsmanlike, where I'm facing Fezzik, and I'm going to need 2 courage cards and a ship. So I don't want to spend my courage cards. I'd rather hold on to those if I can. So now, so moving him 2 spaces, 1, 2, right? That's what I wanted to do for the move. Move him 2 spaces. Now, if I go 1, 2, I can grab this. Put this here. 1, 2, 3, because this is the path here. You know what? Maybe I will go 4, so I can get up here. And I'm going to spend this. I spend these right away as soon as I get it for 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And the courage. Oh, revenge and adventure. So I'm going to spend another card to get right up here, where Inigo is. That's going to leave these 4 cards. I need these 2 cards. Need another one of these, actually. So I can't beat him yet. Okay, so this is my hand. Leave my hand right here. There's nothing else I can do for storytelling, I don't think. I can't complete the challenge. I don't have a special card to play and no one to trade with. And I used my miracle. So now it's going to get us to draw. So I'm going to draw 2 cards from the story deck. Adventure. And another revenge. That should be 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if nothing happens to change my hand between now and in a moment from now, my next turn I will be able to finish this challenge. But now that I drew 2 cards, I have to draw, as you see, number 4. We're at here now. Draw a plot card. So discard the top card of the plot deck and refer to the plot table of your chapter. All right, so the plot table of our chapter right here says that if I draw a card that's numbered 1 to 5, Prince Humperdinck will not move. And if I draw a card from 6 to 20, he will move along his space 1 spot. So let's see what happens. I shuffled this already. Okay. 1. Hey, Fred Willard. Willard? Fred. A book. Has it got any sports in it, old man? So 1 means she is alive, or was an hour ago. She is otherwise. If she is otherwise when I find her, I shall be put out. All right. And by the way, if you're not familiar with the movie, this part of the movie, this book called Chapter 3. Despite the efforts of Vizinia's men, the man in black remains in hot pursuit. Prince Humperdinck has also given chase, hoping to further his plans to start a war with Gilder. I mean, you don't know the movie. You don't know what I'm talking about. You know about Gilder. All right, so now I get to discard if you have more than 6 cards in your hand, which I do not. I have exactly 6 as we just momentarily counted out. So now we're back at the top of the turn, so I can move a single character 0 to 2 spaces, and I have no need to move him at all right now. So we're going to keep him where he is. Now to the storytelling part of the game. I need 1 revenge, 2 revenge, and an adventure card, which I have. So now we're going to take one of these seals, put it over there to show that it has been dealt with. And the reward, remove Inigo from the board and draw 2 cards from the story deck. Courage. And another courage. All right, so that was the challenge. So I'm still I haven't left the storytelling part yet. And they can be done in any order. So let me see. The next thing I'm going to need is 2 courages, rats, rodents of unusual size, rouse, and a ship for adventure. So I have that, and I have these 2, which means I'm holding on to these 2 cards on the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard these to move. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I am racing through this. All right, so that's going to leave these cards right here in my hand for my deck right now. But that finishes off the storytelling part of this, which means I go to draw. So right now I have 3 cards in my hand. I don't want more than 6, or I have to discard them. So this will be 4. A special card. And 5. 2 special cards. Skip to the end. Well, it's too late to do that. I would have to do this in the storytelling section, but do not draw a plot card this turn, which I'm going to have to this turn right now, but next turn I can use this. And a nice MLT, a mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich with the mutton is nice and lean and the tomato is ripe. Have fun storming the castle, kids. So draw 3 cards from the story deck and then discard 2 from your hand. Those are very cool cards to have. And that puts me at 5 cards. So I got to do 4 now, but I won't have to bother with 5, discarding if you have more than 6. So after the plot, I can move right back up to the start. So let's draw a plot card. Luck be a lady tonight. 5! Okay, 1 through 5. She's alive, or was an hour ago. If she is otherwise, when I find her, I shall be very put out. When's it get good, old man? I know I keep throwing that old man in there. I'm sorry, but it's funny. So he's going to move nothing. He moves nothing. Ooh, 2 moves. But you know, 1 to 5 out of 20. So my odds next turn of him not moving are really, really slim. All right, let's see from here. So no discard. So I'm at 5, so that brings us back to move. And I'll move 1 space here. And I'm in the challenge area. In the challenge area with Fezzik. And it says here, sportsmanlike. No tricks, no weapons. Skill against skill alone. I know it's a horrible impersonation. All right, so sportsman requires that Wesley and Fezzik be in the same spot. Ding. And 2 adventures. Which we have 1. We have 2. 2 courages and 1 adventure card. Woo! That leaves the 2 special cards in my hand. But that also means that Fezzik is defeated. As a reward, draw 2 story cards. So I'm at 2 in my hand right now. 3 for intrigue. My 4th card is also intrigue. Oh, I need 3 intrigues for the next one. Ha 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 ha. Getting there. So I got 4 cards right now. I'm going to be drawing another 2 for the draw phase. It'll put me up at 6. I'm going to spend this. So I get to skip to the end. I'm going to play this special card. Do not draw a pot card this turn. Yes. A very strange wedding. Ooh, nice. Okay. But that also means jumping to the end. Right, jumping to the end means that I do not. That means I skip drawing. So I'm at the discard, and I do not have more than 6. So now, beginning of the next turn, I'm going to play this right away. Draw 3 and discard 2. Intrigue. Oh, I got it. Another intrigue. Wow, I'm so glad I shuffled this on camera. And how many times do I say that? I mean, that could be a drinking game. All right, so there we go. Got a bunch of cards there for that. Oh, I forgot. I should have done the move first. Move up to 2, 1, 2. Let's see. Then I will spend one of my intrigues for an extra move. And then I will spend these 3 intrigues to complete the challenge. Because that's what I needed. Must be in the same spot as Vizzini. Never go against a Sicilian when death is on the line. So for reward, I get to remove Vizzini. Oops. And then place Buttercup in Wesley's spot. Then draw 2 from the special deck here. So one of them is everybody move. You may move each character 1 space. And another skip to the end. Humperdinck is far enough away. I'm okay. That was just my reward. Now I get to draw 2 cards from the story deck. So revenge and love. I need 2 love. Oh, so I need 1 more love. I need 2 loves and an adventure, and I have 1 love and one love. No, I get copyright stricken for that. Who cares? If I knew the rest of the song, I would sing it. So still in the storytelling. So you know what? I'm going to spend this. Move each character 1 space. So let's move them 1 space. Boom. There we go. Now, I think that's it. Yeah, okay, so draw 2 cards. Oh, wait, I already did draw 2 cards. I did the drawer, I think out of order. I should have used this and then did the drawer. So now the plot card comes out. Oh, 6! Damn it. That's still high enough for him to move. When I was your age, television was called books, you whippersnapper. When Humperdinck moves 1 space, the loser is nothing. Only the princess matters. Yeah, okay, true enough. And discard, we don't have more than 6, so no need to discard. So now we get to move 2 characters 1 space. Let's move them 1 space. We don't need this. Yeah, but no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not going to spend a card in the storytelling section. I'm not going to discard to move. I'm not going to play this. So nothing else for storytelling. All right, so we're going to draw 2 cards. We're at 4, so this will be 5 and 6. Come on, be a love, be love, be love. It's not love. Now the plot card. 10. Thank you very much. Very nice of you. So he's going to move along his path. We need these two set aside. So I'm going to spend these 2 cards here to move each of them 1 space. And that, yeah, I'm good. So we'll draw 2 cards. 2, 3, 4. So 5. Wild card can be used for anything. Oh, 2 wild cards. This card can be used for any type of story card. Things are looking up. Plot card. 7. Keep your shirt on. Let me read. I'll sell you back to the people we got you from. I'm going to move each of the characters 1 space. And discard any number of cards and move 1 character 1 space per card discarded. So 1 space for each of them to the ravine. They're at the ravine. So now we get to As You Wish. Wesley and Buttercup must be in the ravine, and you must have completed all other challenges. Oh, wait, no. Ho, back up. I needed to spend 1 of these and 1 of these. The wild and the revenge is what I needed to spend. Yes, I'm going to retcon myself because I'm playing by myself here, so I'm going to allow that. And the reason I had to do that is I have to use this wild card then as... I'll use that as a love. So that's 2 loves and an adventure, which is exactly what this is calling for. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. And then, just to make sure he doesn't do anything, I'm going to be a dick. I'm going to play this so he can't even move. Not that it matters. Worst case scenario, he just would have moved 1 spot. I'm just doing that to, to be a Kevin, whatever you would call it. I don't know. It was unneeded. So that's it. So then reward. You completed this chapter. Oh, my sweet Wesley, what have I done? And that is chapter 3 of The Princess Bride, Cliffs of Insanity. I really have been loving this game. I'm looking forward to finishing. There's only 3 more chapters to go, so that'll be over the next few weeks. And another thing I like about this game is that all the special cards that I get to draw, they stay in my deck between game to game. So on the one hand, that's really good because we're getting these really cool cards that can be drawn out of my deck here at any time. But at the same time, remember, this is my deck is getting bigger, so therefore it's getting cards could be getting lost. More cool cards could be getting lost down near the bottom. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Each one of these, I should have put this, and that on. I failed you all. I'm sorry. All right, Clean Sweep 38. You getting here late, brother? What's up? How you been? Getting ready for the weekend? But at least, pardon, I had to take a drink. But at least you're here, right? And that's what matters. I hope you got a chance to watch this, or at least you're starting from the beginning. This is a fun chapter. I got really lucky. On the first few drawers right here, and I think that really helped me. But I'd like to point something else out. What's this? You said your deck is getting bigger. Well, yeah. Yeah. Elementary grade school humor aside, yes, the deck does get bigger between games. I got work tomorrow. Sorry to hear that, brother, but at least you're making money, so you can't fault that. But I did want to point out that early in the game, and I noticed this about 3/4 of the way in, I did make a mistake. Based on a movement. When I got around here, it got real sketchy for me. Prince Humperdinck is the only one that should be moving between these spaces here. And I kind of messed that up after the battle here, going from here to face him when I should have gone around this way. This way I had to go. It would have been an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to him instead of 1, 2, 3. That would have been the equivalent of an extra turn that this game would have lasted. I don't see that preventing me from winning, though, in all honesty. But I did want to point out that I did catch that earlier on. After I finished off Fezzik, that's when I realized that I made that mistake. And I should have been going around this whole... But I kind of fixed it when I got here and got us down along this edge. But I caught it. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. It did get a little sketchy up here trying to follow everything. All right, so next week. Woo, next week. Unless something else changes, all right, we'll go through the Fire Swamp. And I've been wondering what all the little token shits I've had that have had these exclamation points on them. Been wondering about them, and now we're going to find out. Find that out next week. So tomorrow, things are a little screwy tomorrow. I know I had scheduled. If you follow Two Gun Pixie on Twitter or Facebook, you know I put my weekly list up of what to expect. So there was a little change in plans. I got a couple of the 20-sided warriors. T-Bone and Russian Rob are coming over tomorrow, and so we'll be doing some gaming early in the afternoon. So there's not going to be a live game tomorrow night. It's going to be in the afternoon. I'm thinking around 2, maybe 3. It's a little hard to tell. But if you miss it, you'll be able to, go back and watch the live stream of what we're doing. So just want to let that sit for you. So that give you that information, let you know about that. All right, but otherwise, nothing else to update you on. Everything else is going smoothly according to my weekly and monthly plan guide. So, clean sweep. Thanks for jumping on. Oh, I just got Disney's Return of the Headless Horseman. Oh, Return of the Headless Horseman. Not familiar with that one. I know the original cartoon, obviously. The short, it wasn't even a full cartoon. It was just like a short cartoon. And then, of course, the Sleepy Hollow movie with Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci, which I think was a great reimagining of the Sleepy Hollow tale. It's a new game. Return of the Headless Horseman. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a whole stream of Disney games that have been coming out that I've actually finally caught on to. I mean, some of the gaming radar is coming up the next few months. Oh, all right. Based on the cartoon. Okay, cool. That cartoon was fun. There's also a Legends of Sleepy Hollow board game. That's by Greater Than Games. Same guys that do Sentinels. And what was that other game of theirs I really like? Oh, Fate of the Elder Gods. Yeah, that was a good one too by them. Thunder Mountain. Cool. Hey, when's... On a somewhat side note, when the hell is someone going to get around to making a Thundar the Barbarian game? I'm getting tired of waiting for that. He said Thunder Mountain. Thundar just popped in my head. But all right, let me get going. I got to attend to the 20-sided mutts and then get ready to figure out, because like I said, I'm not 100% sure how it's going down tomorrow or what's going down. I'm not sure if I'm still going to be running Hero Quest or not. Tomorrow, much like the game of the same name, tomorrow is in a state of flux. Some tabletop humor for you off the top of my head. All right, clean sweep. You have a great night. Anyone else checking this out that's just quiet, doesn't like to say a word, you have a great night and weekend as well. And everyone else is going to be watching this later. Hope you all have an awesome weekend. I'm your buddy Big Giant G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here.